So we ended up with a good day yesterday, 17 loads. I'm about to crank up now and get running. Today will probably be the last day we work this week because they're talking about major rain coming in here Thursday and Friday, so we'll kind of see how that goes. We'll fire up. We did a bunch of work on stuff there yesterday too, you know, on machines and all. This is the new job. I'm gonna take a little look see. I just got through greasing my loader. We're gonna fly here toward Kevin. The wood is about 100 times better than what we were working on. I'm actually pulling a good many utility poles. That's the far pile on the left, and that's pretty good just starting out on the job. First really yesterday was the first full day on it, so got nearly a load right there pulled already, so that's a good thing. A lot of hardwood coming out of this track too. I mean, a lot of hardwood, a lot more than normal, and it's kind of surprising the amount of hardwood that we'll pull out of these pine plantation tracks that are planted. The hardwood just grows. There's just no other way to put it. It comes up, even though they spray it and try to control it early on in the growing cycle there, shortly thereafter it's planted, the hardwood still comes back and runs really good. That whole pile on the right is hardwood pulpwood. We capture all of that stuff. This track here has a lot of dead wood on it. These planted pines here in our area, you can see the gray is all, that's hardwood, and then the green tops is the pine. The planted pines in our area, once they get up around 30 years, if they make it that long, pretty much most of our clear cuts are cut at in the mid late 20 year range. Sometimes we'll clear cut them as early as 22 years. We've cut them, depends on how they grow. But you notice right there, you see how the pine tops kind of on the right, you see they're a little bit different shade of green than what's on the left. And then look through the pine there, you can see there's different color pine tops and they look a little faded. That's because they're beginning the dying cycle, and there's been quite a lot in here on this job that has died. I'm kind of on the line right here. The line's just to my right there where I'm at. So they just, I don't know if it's in their genetics or about 30 years is about all they can do. Now granted, there are some areas where the pines will grow a lot longer than 30 years. You know, if you want them to grow that long. The terrain here, you can kind of get a bird's eye view what the terrain looks like. Yeah, it's kind of the normal stuff. There's some really steep stuff on this track, but predominantly it doesn't look as bad as what we have currently been on here. So I just wanted to make a quick little run to show what this one looked like. You can see all the hardwood mixed in it. There's a lot of hardwood in this job right here. This job here is a very large job too. You can see on the left right there, that vein of hardwood. That's a drain right there, like a creek down in there. This job is 260 acres, so we're going to be on this one for a while. And depending on what the weather does, we may even be on it even longer. So while y'all are watching this video, I'm not sure whether we'll be able to work or not. This is today while y'all are watching, it'll be Wednesday, and we are already getting some rain tonight, and there's a lot more rain on the radar. So I'm not sure how that's going to end up working out for us. We can't come out from down here with it as wet as it is. We have gotten a tremendous amount of rain over the last 4 or 5 days now. And it's just the way the ball bounces sometimes. There's nothing that you can do about the weather. You just have to roll with those punches as best you can and hope that you survive. So well, that's what we're going to do is just, well, if it don't rain, if we get this rain tonight during the night, we won't be going up there in the morning. But because there's no need in it. Derek went up there Monday and just barely could get in. We're down under this hill. So the hope is that maybe it doesn't rain, during the night. And we can relocate from this down here and below the hill where we're at and get up on top of the hill and try to get a few loads out. I still don't think that's going to work. I think the ground's shot bad enough to where it's not going to hold up the machines. You could probably get a few loads out close by, and that's going to be the gist of it. So we'll just see what happens once we get up there. What's wrong with you? You're going to get to spend the day with me.
No, not today.
So,
buckle up, babe. Shall we talk about what happened last night? Don't even say what or you don't know what it is. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hang on. Hang on, let me put my seatbelt. Hang on. I had nothing to do with that.
That is my line that I used. You're not allowed to use that.
I didn't do it.
You did do it.
Cottonwood came in, and I ain't seen that son of a gun since he dumped that big load of sawdust in my trailer.
You know what? Next time I do something that you don't like, I'm gonna say Mrs. Cottonwood did it.
No, you can't do that because you're just doing that kind of out of spite. So you can't do that.
And what do you think you were doing when you dumped that sawdust all over my floor?
I had nothing to do with
it. Get out of the house.
I just scared the dog out of jail.
You alarmed me, but because I'm looking at all. Give me the camera. I don't even know how to hold the thing.
Just like it right there, you go.
Look at this.
I know.
And you're in our house. I heard you down there.
I swear she jumped like 3 foot. Come on, I want you to listen to this chainsaw. You've heard a lot of chainsaws in your life. So you know what precision sounds like. I want you to hear this saw run. So come outside with me.